Gran Turismo is okay. I got say you guys gotta wait for me want to review another car. Well, they actually have 7 of these cars. Actually, you may know already. Review the LFA. You want if you want to see that, you can check it out. The previous one, the previous upload, I already put it. Okay, I guess I want to do that. The one thing about this car, well, you may think it only used car. No, on the Legends car. Yeah, the Legend Cars dealership. You got it. So 3 of these cars. I think which one you guys gonna review? I gotta review 2 of them, not the 3 of them. 2 first. First of all, I gotta do this. Then you must see. Oh, you can get it. Can guess it already. Here, the 190E, the Evo 2, and the 400R. Yeah, the 400R. That Skyline actually. So I gotta first talk about this car here. So this is the one people are thinking, is this one you said? Yeah, the Mercedes 190E 2.516 Evo 2. If you don't know what this 2.516 is, okay, you can guess it. It's 2.5 liter Cosworth inline 4 engine. And actually, this is a 4-door saloon, which is the homologate for DTM. I gotta say, it wasn't a touring car in German. I gotta say, this one here. This particular car is a 5-speed gearbox, 5-speed manual gearbox. Is one legendary status sports saloon. Yeah, the sports saloon back then was a legendary. This one here, the 180E Evo 2, compare with the old BMW M5 and the Vauxhall Lotus Carlton, I believe. The Vauxhall Lotus Carlton is also one of the legendary status. The 2.5 liter inline 4 engine, 231 horsepower and 245 newton meters of torque, weighs about 1,340 kilograms. Despite the fact that this is the most toughest car ever. Well, toughest car. It was the best looking as well. Hell, it's a 4-door saloon. Yeah, it's a 4-door saloon. If you're looking for a legend of sports sedan, which is I said it's a sports saloon, which is then look no further than a Mercedes-benz 190E 2.516 Evo 2. Yeah, the Evo 2. Which let's say this car made a single goal: win the race. It was developed to compete in DTM, a German race series that gained a worldwide following through the 1980s and 1990s. Yeah, it is. The DTM is contested by touring car, which is based on the road-going production car, because this car will also compete against the BMW M3 and Alfa Romeo. Well, I guess for this entry, Mercedes to the compact 190E saloon sedan, 190 series sedan, and into the mighty homologation model. Well, this is a 4-door saloon. I should say the final evolution model is a Evolution 2. Yeah, although the technique of that road going visual is a bona fide to. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. It was touring car actually. The race version of the 190E Evo 2 dominated the DTM and European racing scene. And the AMG Mercedes-Benz Wood team won the manufacturer title for 2 construction seasons, 1990 and 1992. Only 500 road legal version of the homologation model ever produced. This is one of the serious collector must have. Yeah, one of the cars most collectors have actually. And one thing about this car, it comes with a blue black. Yeah, and the secondly, it's 300,000. It's 4-door saloon, which is worth it. Yeah, I gotta say it's worth it. Actually, it's worth pennies. I say it's 300 grand. You can buy it now because it's affordable now. It's a Mercedes-Benz. Look at that, Merc, man. The Merc looks. Oh, good for me. I should say this car is the engine tuned by Cosworth. Cosworth. Oh, actually. Speaking about a homologation cars, one of them is a special for every kids and men, and as well. If you play the Gran Turismo 2 who already, or Gran Turismo 4, or you may notice, you may know this car. This here, the Nismo 400R. The 400R is a one of a kind sports car of all time. Yeah, it was the best looking as well. And look at that, that GT-R. Yeah, you may know this is 1995, right? Before the finish of production, the R33 GT-R finished off production in the 1998. This is a Nismo made in house. Okay, one of the made house actually, and it's very pretty. To be honest, this Skyline is a legend on the 90s generation of the two. Well, before the Nismo Z-Tune came out in 2005, this also came in the 1995 until 98. Only 44 one of these things ever built. The engine is a RBX GT2, which is a codename of the full and fine-tuned engine of the RB lineup, which is a 2.8 liter engine, 2.8 liter straight 6 twin turbo. Well, it is. The one thing about this car is 395 horsepower, 468 newton meters of torque, and weighs about 1550 kilos. Those, yeah, 1550 kilos are pretty much heavy, but it's worth it. Today's worth it because it costs. The Nismo 400R is long considered the ultimate GT-R. This is one of the ultimate GT-R of all time. The car is based on the Skyline GT-R, but you won't find the name Skyline or GT-R anywhere in the body because they call it 400R. From the engine to the body to the chassis, is this limited edition model was extensively tuned by Nismo, Nissan's motorsport division. Yeah. And they call it simply the 400R. Yeah, Nismo 400R. Alright, this is what I want to say. This is a timeless classic to be honest. Perhaps, and that's why this car isn't talked about as much as other legendary Skyline GT-R model. Oh yeah, people talking about Z-Tune. Actually, they couldn't. This culmination of the Nissan team knowledge gained at the Le Mans, coming into the form of increased displacement engine and reinforcement and suspension clutch, as well as extensive use of carbon fiber, notably in the prop shaft. Yeah, the bonnet itself is carbon fiber. I noticed already. People think if you didn't open the bonnet, who got them? You can see. Right. At the time of the 400R was being planned, the Japanese automaker had a self-employed limited 280 horsepower of their road cars, because 280 is a limit for the gentleman's agreement at that time, because most people don't want to think this car is overpowered from factory. People doesn't want to make it overpower that. As it is just 400 RMB more with the 400 horsepower. Also had a price tag costing 3 times as the 3 Skyline GT-R. One of the most expensive Japanese car ever made. Nissan claimed he only built 44. There's 44 of them, and because of rarity, it was the most difficult car to find. It was 44 units he ever built in 90s. And because it's rare, because of one thing is a 1.8 million, and to be honest, 1.8 million is a pretty much high number. These days, the 400R almost 1.2 million to $2 million. It's over 1 million pounds for this thing. Yeah, I gotta say. And one thing is, it's the color, the lightning yellow. Glad I had to buy it because I want to drive. I want to drive this for such a long time. I gotta say, look at that! How cool is that? Nismo 400R. If you asking me, hey, can you put a picture on the Nismo Motor Factory later? I will put it later, but the thumbnail itself is different. But on the community post, I will put it for you guys. The one trend people gonna think in the 190E you do is, wait, are you sure people are gonna put a Nürburgring on it? Yes. Actually, the Nürburgring is, as you may know, is if you're playing the Gran Turismo 4 already on the license and they have this Mercedes, you know it already, right? So let's get started anyway. Okay. I forgot to mention that this car, the engine of this car is it's built by Renix. Yeah, the Renix. I said Renix. It's Renix. Actually built by Renix, especially for 400R. People gonna think, whoa, it's cool actually, as well. Yeah, it was cool for the 400R actually. Yeah, is it Alcantara? Let's see, I didn't notice that. And you may notice it. Oh, look at that, the LMGT2 wheels, the most legendary wheel as well. Luckily, this car is pretty much cool. The 400R is the legendary sports car that time. Even back in the mid 90s, this car is one of kind. What a legend as well, and also rare. And the fun fact is, this car is 395 horsepower from factory, even though the limit of the production car is 276. This one is considered is the most powerful at the time. But it was, and look at the tachometer. It has a Nismo tachometer as well, 400R, and it's set to 320 kilometers an hour, which is 200 miles an hour if you are using Imperial system. Because the 320 kilometers an hour is, it considered is a very, very fast. McLaren F1 is over 300, almost 390 kilometers an hour. But this particular car, it was a legend, and a legend on everyone heart. It was the best looking as well, and also nice and rare. 44 one of these things is ever built. It cost today's over £1 million. Yeah, even over £1 million. Imagine you had over £3 million and get one of these. I consider you buy one of these. It was lucky, actually. Another one here is the 190E 2.5 16 Evo 2. People consider this is one of the legendary status is 4-door saloon. It's only 500, over 500 what it is ever built. Look at how the details of this Mercedes was. Look at that. And also, I just realized this one. I realized already. Some people didn't realize this one has 5-speed gearbox, 5-speed manual gearbox. Was actually. Look at how cool the detail of the 190E 2.5 16 Evo 2. It was fantastic. The one thing about this car, even though it's a homologation car for the DTS racing, and even also the BMW also have a homologation car, which is the M3. The back in the day, the monster, this high performance saloon car from German was BMW M5, and this one here, the 190E, and then Lotus changed the game. Lotus bring on the Vauxhall Carlton, and also Opel Omega. If you are outside the EU, the Vauxhall Carlton was the UK market version for of Opel Omega. It turned to the Vauxhall Lotus Carlton. But this particular one here, the 190E, is a iconic thing as well. And people know this thing is rare as well. One of the rarest one. Rare is over 500 one of these things built. And this thing is a collector's one. This is one of the collector's one as well. Including 400R. 400R also a collector's want to buy, and this one here is a collector's who want to buy as well. I haven't read out that because I haven't had no idea how to say. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Gran Turismo 7, be sure to smash the like, subscribe if you are new, follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Hoyo Lab, link in the description box below. And see you guys soon. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.